So now, in the quest to give more diverse content, a lot of things in the entertainment industry are not very well documented, or at least the way I've seen this person here found in Africa. They've done the hidden dark side of Kenyan music fame, and this is really, it ties down to a lot of what I've been speaking about in the business of movie making, and it's generally a thing with the entertainment industry. So we are going to listen into what this documentary is going to say. I'll give my commentary kama kawaida after you subscribe to the channel. Sawa. So it's 20 minutes long. Of course, I'm not going to listen to all of it because it's bad manners. We're going to leave part of it for you to go and watch the rest. And I guess you can also go subscribe to that channel. Have I subscribed? Okay, no, let me subscribe. If you offer contents like this, you need, at least the least I can do is subscribe. So let's do it.
It starts with a trending hit. Viral beats that feel like a revolution. Lyrics that say what the streets can't. A chorus that speaks for the youth. A sound the nation can't ignore. The fame arrives like a miracle. Brand deals, TV interviews, 100,000 followers by Sunday. It feels like success until it doesn't. Behind every hit is a silent contract. Behind every label is a debt collector. Behind every flashy music video is an unpaid rent notice. In Kenya, music fame doesn't set you free. It sends you into silence. Signed in ink, paid in pain. They promise you legacy, but all you get is an identity and a spotlight that never cared who you are, only what you could sell. The song made you famous, but the system made you disappear. This is not just a story about music and musicians. This is a story about what happens when talent meets corruption, and when the fans stop clapping, but the pain keeps performing.
So at least it seems to be covering entertainment in general, not just music. Okay. Yeah, so I think, it will make sense for both film, entertainment in general, film, TV, music, whatnot.
Come to the hidden dark side of Kenyan music fame.
Okay, let's go. I don't know what's his name, but he doesn't say his name.
You see, for years, you and I have sung, you have clapped.
He has that narrative style of like mainstream media. Like if a lot of guys who've passed through like our colleges for media and what, they kind of have the same present style because, of course, you're looking at the mainstream media, the people are there. But yeah, this sounds like those docus they do in mainstream media, but it works. I mean, I guess it's a style. It's our style.
We've danced, but we've never asked, what is the music hiding? So let me ask you one question. What do you think the hidden hell inside Kenyan music fame really looks like? At first glance, they looked unstoppable. Kenya's top artists, trending on Twitter, TV interviews, viral freestyles on TikTok, and for a moment, every Kenyan believed we finally made our own Beyonce, our own Kendrick, our own music legends. We clapped, we posted, we gossiped, they made it.
And you don't buy.
But beneath the sound of success, something darker was playing. In 2023, a forensic audit revealed that 158 million shillings was stolen from Kenyan musicians, siphoned by the same royalty bodies that is meant to protect them. Few months later, Nikita Kering admitted she was battling depression. She even regretted signing her deal. And gospel singers, launching betting apps, facing rape charges, selling sin in God's name. Let me tell you one shocking stat. Out of thousands, only 5 Kenyan artists make real money. Not 50, 5. The rest, living lies, faking success while drowning in debt, depression, and manipulation. This is not just a few bad choices. This is systemic, a series of multiple evil. It's award shows rigged with million-shilling bribes. It's gospel stars turning to fraud and witchcraft.
This is the thing. What has happened these days, especially around celebs, is that you create the online buzz. Often there's no real money attached to it. Then if you get enough followers, then you can maybe get advertising or whatever. You can get paid from a platform, whatever the case may be. But really, at the core of it, what they are looking for is to be a good candidate for money laundering or any of these other illegal activities that create a lot of money. Because really, art is very hard to price. Somebody can pay an artist 10 million, another one 1,000. So there's no rate card, so to speak. So you might, depending on what you think it is, you might pay an artist what you want. And that's what makes it such a conducive environment for wash wash. So you see people like Ringtone here and the others, they're being blamed for wash wash or conmanship or whatever it is the case. A lot of these people, that's what they need. But also, they just need the numbers to for other people to be interested to know who they are and avail the resources. So a lot of Kenyan artists who earn money, it's an agency thing, or like you have certain artists always getting the ads. That is an agency thing. You and your guys, how you do your cartel business over there. So there's those big chunks of money that come for advertising. You'll see as a particular actor or a particular musician is getting all the ads. That's agency. And that means that one person is taking most of the money for the agency. If you come to now those collections now, copyright board and whatnot, that's just basically Wakinamutu and whoever is there just taking the money. They'll arbitrarily just assign some amounts to people depending on how they stand with them or how they know them or how big their platform is that they are going to cause commotion. Whatever the case may be, it's not about spreading that money equally according to people's pool in the market, because that's what it's based on. Royalty payments, copyright, what do you call those kinds of payments? They come because of, like, you earn more, the more people view you, the more you're played. It's a very simple gig. And that's the problem we've had also in mostly, like, for say music, because certain people who have access to the airwaves will have their own cocoons where they put their own artists they play all the time. Pinya used to do that. They play all the time so that they inadvertently are the ones that receive most of the money because they're playing their own artists. You see how that works. And a lot of people decided a long time ago, a lot of artists, a lot of actors became 3 or 4s. They were doubling up as acting, but the acting is to be shown on TV so that the wazes can holler at your girl. So it's not, the art doesn't pay that well. There is a video I've been holding on for a while to do, which is based on why, at least for the last 20 years, I can speak of the experience I've had. There's not been an increase in the rates. In fact, there's been a drop in the rates in how much people are paid in the industry, especially film, TV. And there's many reasons for it, including, there's supply and demand, Because really, an actor is only as good as the name. Can you get me tickets? Can you get me sales on tickets? Can you get people to watch a movie or program? That's really the value. Are you that good? Are you able to do your social media? That's another day. But really, that I needed to explain that a lot, because a lot of this, where the monies go and where the people get it really inevitably only benefit very few people. And those people, how they're chosen. Yes.
It's the government buying silence with brown envelopes, while real voices are censored, jailed, or broken.
That's what I was saying. The people, depending on how you are associated with those bodies that are collecting the money, they might call you for a kind of a bonus payment on the side, while others are getting 2,000 or 3,000, whatever it was. Sometimes even like 300. Kiabugo, msanii unaweza kanyagiwa chini. But
through it all, he kept dancing. You're watching this right now, you streamed their songs, liked their reels, praised their rise. But what if their rise was the beginning of their end? Because here's where it gets wild. You don't get famous by singing. You get famous by starting chaos.
Yes, online. They're creating content as...
In today's world, attention is the currency. And in Kenya's music industry, controversy is the exchange rate. Forget talent, forget truth. You don't go viral by singing. You go viral by staging a crisis. Welcome to the clout machine, where musicians no longer write songs, they write scripts. In 2021, comedian turned clout overlord Eric Omondi claimed he bought a 141 million shilling mansion in Karen. Photo shoots, TV interviews, even a full fake pregnancy reveal with singer Miss P.
This is like, you see, the thing with me, like people like Eric, if you have to go this overboard to maintain attention on you, you should realize that the reason people came to you in the first place is sleeping from you. So whatever monies you're making at the time is making you less competent in your thing. So you have to do all these things. The thing is just having normal relationships here. If you're a celeb, that will still get you the attention you need as long as you're honest about it. Like people have just normal families. I mean, you can get a lot of mileage just showing how good of a father you are. A lot of people have, or how good of a husband or wife you are. But a lot of people have talked about, me, the one I slept with before I married you. Like you have to bring the incendiary into the picture because that's the attention that you're seeking. And when you get the negativity and the low quality monies and attention you are getting, man, that then people start complaining later.
Plot twist, it was all a promo for a single called Baby Shower. You can't make this up. Actually, they did. Then there is Willie Paul. Gospel gone secular, became a master of scandal drops. In 2020, 19-year-old influencer
Willie Paul is a brayo, Eddie Kadinya. That's his thing.
Shakila went live, claiming Willie Paul had slept with her. Willie Paul fired back, claiming that she was lying. The whole country turned in. Twitter combusted. Bloggers feasted. Weeks later, he dropped a new single. And suddenly,
The thing is, I can't really do this because I know for a long time a lot of these things are just made up drama for attention. I can't in good faith just react to that like it's a serious thing. Hey, who are you, Gambaya? You there? I think I'm also too old for that shit. Yeah? Like, I don't think it's actually something sustainable, especially if you're just looking for rage bait. Rage bait is often not real. When you get real rage bait, it really goes bonkers. It goes because people are stupid. They'll do stupid things all the time. But if you have to cook it, I mean, I can't.
everything was quiet again. Was it real, fake, or just another stunt? Maybe all three. In this game, truth is just a setting on your fame filter. What about Bahati? It started like every heartbreak online does. Deleted photos, cryptic captions, fans crying they've split. For 2 whole days, Kenya's most famous couple faked a heartbreak.
Are they? I think in a certain clique online, like some echo chambers there, but there's just so much emptiness in that fiasco, if you'd ask me.
The new single, Taachana True. The breakup, fake. The pain, staged. The tears, performative. It wasn't a crisis. It was a
This guy, huyu jamaa he has tendencies of an extreme simp that and a manipulator, a conman ule wa hali ya juu. Huh? I can't shake the feeling.
Even Nadia Mukami, Kenya's African pop star, wasn't left behind. In 2021, she dropped a bombshell on Instagram. Not a song, not a tour announcement. A man. The blogs went into meltdown. Twitter caught fire, and suddenly Nadia Mukami was everywhere.
She aged fast. There's a video I edited of her 2-3 years back that she had gone to US. She looked very young there. About this other side of this one on the right there.
24 hours later, a new single, Nipe Yote, was out. And just like that, the man vanished because it was never real. The love story, a setup. This wasn't a heartbreak, it was marketing.
A lot of these people don't have the depth to actually carry this through. Like in the US, those big industries where billions of dollars on the line, people get married straight. Ukweli and have kids. Create a whole image. Nice family man. This later is when you find their Didi's friend and Didi is Didi and you're like, oh my goodness, my heroes. And still, I think where that kind of money has come here into Kenya is the activism bit. So utaona a lot of wengine wameingia alphabet. Children alphabet wanaishi vizuri because there's a lot of money in it. It's the same people who will come and fund artists, ishi hivi, make these pronouncements. In the US, it's serious. You have to do it. Do it. Huh? Nambia wanasema, hey, you're gay, but you don't come for gay sessions. Anyway, I digress.
Because in 2020's Kenya,
Cloud
Adam goes
chasing.
viral like fake romance. Then comes the OG of cloud, Ringtone Apoko. He called himself the chairman of gospel music. But to most Kenyans, he was the circus ringleader. For 1 week, he was holding prayers to find a wife. The next, threatening to expose guardian angel. And then, dropping a collabo song with them. Coincidence? Not in this country. In another instance, Ringtone accused Isaiah of backsliding and then dropped surprise worship song. You see, drama was never a side effect for Ringtone. It was the business model. Fake fights, fake scandals.
I can't take seriously. I know Ringtone, like is an old school artist and not, but I can't take people who it's the rage bait is actually always the thing. It's just that Maze, this ngoma is good because the songs have become more and more unpalatable. So it has to come with a side of bullshit to make it even more unpalatable. So yeah, and you see the thing is it doesn't take a lot of money. You guys are being paid 2-3K to write these blogs. So if an artist has like a 50, 100K, you can create a furore. You can create beef, back a mainstream media writing about it. What's going on with Bahati? The thing is, once you see it once, once you are red pilled against a lot of bullshit, it's kind of just like you ignore it because you know it's going to go away. Unless you're going to use it also to get some views. But a lot of it is cheap views and it cheapens a brand and hizi ndio mnakibisha hizi maujinga za mafala.
And fake celibacy. But behind all this drama was a prize. Awards, sponsorships, funding. But guess what? In Africa, even those are fake too.
Yep. Watu wana pesa.
Every year, the red carpet rolls out. The cameras flash. Hashtags trend. Hashtag Afrima 2025. Hashtag Groove Awards. Hashtag Kisima Music Awards. And for a brief moment,
thank you for the award. So you're making sure your ride that brought you does not leave you at the award ceremony. Hauna pesa ya Uber. Or at least unajua leo kuna ule mzee amenicall leo. At least utaniachia ka 10. My friend, the things I've seen in these industries.
It feels like validation, like talent finally won, like Kenya stars are finally shining. But look closer. Behind every best male artist trophy is a WhatsApp group, a brown envelope, and a bribe. Because in Kenya and much
push
of
my
Africa,
music, guys. I mean, that's fine, but you see, a lot of it paying awards shows for you to win. It's not even Kenyan. It's a worldwide thing, and that's what has diminished a lot of the awards ceremonies. I'm not saying all, but it's diminished most of them because a lot of the times people win who just they're not on the level, man. They're not.
Awards aren't won. They're bought. So how does it go down? Your award slots cost 500,000 Kenya shillings. That's what one label was told. Another was asked to fund the whole promo campaign.
The thing is, the Kenyan awards don't have that kind of pool that they'll gain you back the 500K. Unless awards, the money they're giving you, the awards is like a meter or two. So you say, I'll put 500 and I'll make 500. Shit, that makes sense. So if it's like a meter. So if you give someone 500, then you get a million out of it. I guess that's what they do. I guess.
For a guaranteed win. And the ones who spoke out, silenced, blacklisted, deleted. Willie Paul was once gospel's golden boy, but in 2019, he flipped the table. Boycotted the show, left gospel entirely. Today, he's secular, independent, and still controversial. But at least he's not pretending anymore.
You see, for me, this kind of... You see, there is a very organic way like people who are very confident in their abilities behave. Even you look at their videos, they there is no forcing something. It's your maze tuko pamoja, look at us, we are cool because we're cool. It's cringe. It is bottom feeder culture. That's what it is.
Is crime telling the truth? Bahati's awards weren't for the music.
Hey, lakini Willy Paul pia alimkujia baka. I remember that Bahati's wife also came for him. They just made some announcement, oh, he did this to me, then just disappeared. It's like she never said it. Like, and she made very egregious claims against the guy. It just went away. I think he came out with fire, said, oh, what? Because those are those things you never really get off. But because the way it died off so fast, 100% it was fake. And they say she has this dude here who keeps smiling and why is it that they're always calling on the weakest in the industries to give them opportunities? They've been fighting Calligraph for a very long time. But he's bulldozed. He's there by himself, just saying, I'll release my things. Even YouTube, they Kazia, what, but he's just, I guess you have to be, like, if you don't sell out, you have to be Kaziwat. That's what it is.
So a marketing leverage. An Afrima win could get you a Nigerian tour, a Grove Trophy, a deal with Safaricom, a Kisima award, government funding. And in a starving industry, even fake awards open real doors. She took a step back, reclaimed her voice. I went into music thinking it was about the art. I got depressed when I realized it was just a business machine. That was Nikita Kering.
No, Nikita Kering saying that it's always a business. Entertainment is big business, and I think we have to cut this bullshit, artists. That the most important thing about the two most important things about entertainment is the art and the business. One doesn't work, nothing works. But you see now people have been bringing a lot of untalented people and just creating drama around them and trying to extract those resources. But fans don't stay long enough to make that like, oh, this is now a brand we can push through and make money with 10 years. No, it is bubblegum. Now, quickly. Maybe I can get that. Because it's not even about that you get the award, then you get the job. Because getting the award also comes with the entire package. Is also, I'll be calling you for the gigs. I'm the one who's giving you the Southcom thing. Like, it's already set up. So it doesn't mean they're just legitimizing it. Legitimizing it by giving people these two awards to make them look legit. And that's where the biggest problem comes. The biggest problems. So a lot of people, when they get in there, maybe it was a good deal first, but then because they don't have discipline, they spend badly, blah, blah, blah. And then when they try to come back, you've been replaced by the new shiny thing. Anyway.
To the standard in 2023, she took a step back, reclaimed her voice, dropped less music, and spoke more truth. But that choice...
The thing is, artists have no business trying to be activists. Cut the crap, find out where your money comes from, and do the art. Find your management, do the art. Stop creating silos where you're going to whine about how unfortunate. Nikita Kering is a rich kid. I mean, you have mental issues. And watu wa Kibera wenye wanafanya mjengo na saa zingine hakuna. What are they like? You guys need to get over it. There are a lot of artists who've made money and the management are just taken all their money. Those are the people we are talking about. If they just steal, because that's stealing. It's not that you signed a fake contract, and just the money comes and they just don't give you. So because if you are mentally depressed because you are not being promoted as you are promised, and what, those are the details you like to know. I don't care about because the mental issues thing is a manipulation. We want facts, artists. You need to get off your feelings because it's a business. What is this? Tell others so they know what not to do. That's why all this is important. It's not just about me and my feelings. I don't care, really. I have to be honest with you. I want to know the truth so that the business can be done right, so that the correct information can be disseminated to the practitioners so they know more of them make the right business decision. No?
Came with a prize. Want to be nominated? Hire a PR team. Spend 1 million Kenya shillings, book media slots, and then push promo. Want to win? That's extra.
if you're an artist and you're doing all this, you should be spending that money online pushing your product. Get your fans. The fans will get you the awards there because we can only pay so many to gerrymander the process. But eventually, if you're big, you're big. Calligraph goes all over the world winning awards. It doesn't need you to pay you. You can either nominate me or not. I don't care because I'm making my money, I have my funds, and I'm continuing to do my business. And that's what it is. And I keep using it because
It's not about music, it's about marketing budgets. Because in this industry, honesty gets you blacklisted. One truth post and the phone stops ringing. So they stay silent.
I know how that feels. It's also in the film industry. It's almost cultish behavior of thieves, dishonest hacks.
And they smile.
I'm fine.
And then they
Nikita, acha kelele mingi. You have your voice, you have looks, you have a good family. Make good decisions. Stop chasing these vagabonds out here. This management, Kenyan management. It's not Kenyan management. It's just con men. They are no women. They'll eat your money and maybe deposit some kids in you and producer come here, man, you don't want a kid, man, you're beautiful. I know them. I don't care.
walk off stage, knowing it was all staged. In Kenya, music awards don't celebrate music, they sell it. And for most artists, the price of winning
You celebrate and sell. It's not neither or.
is losing yourself. But what happens when the awards don't buy silence? When the government steps in and offers you something louder than the clout or trophies?
Money. It's the only thing.
What do
Money.
you do when the system that abandoned your hood now hands you a check? You sing loudly, proudly, like nothing ever happened. In Kenya, when the government calls, the same artist once sang Ruto must go, now start whispering Ruto is right, leaving us with only one question. Why? Here's what
He's paid money. The industry's impoverished them. Naruto amekuja na check. And he does events all the time. So every weekend you have 100, 200K, whatever the amount is. I'm not saying that's what they paid. It could be more. Like, if you have to, and I'm telling the artist, if you have to sell your soul, if you have to be a parrot, let them pay properly. Don't take 200K. Take chukua mitambili, tano. It's something that will change your life. Not with these guys here just taking 50 G's or 2 times. But I don't care either way. You are full of shit, most of you. Remember 1 term, 2 term, it's all nonsense. It depends on who's paying you. Yes, that's the truth. It depends on who's paying you. People change their minds like that with a check, man. Huh? Hebu nipe check uone hapo kama zitaanza pandariation. Although the thing is, unfortunately or fortunately for me, I'll tell you why I've been given out of money. I need to promote this message. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. If you've been given money to promote a message, you say like advertising, saying, "Oh, that Nia has been given money to promote Nivea or whatever, cooking fat or cooking oil." Yeah, I just say no. There's this political ideology that I am pushing. That's the way it should work. Let's not stop pretending here like people are lining up to be paid by politicians. Artists have always been kind of the PR arm of powerful people, always. Yes, unless you become powerful yourself, so that you don't have to pander to stupid people. And that's why you need to know your business, Mr. Artist, Mr. Mrs. Artist. Yes, so to gain your fan base that pays your bills and you feed them the escape they need and the art. That's basically, leave the politics, leave the fake drama. Just do the thing that people will flock to you to consume. Then you find that maybe you're insufficient. Then now you have to cut corners. And this is what we have. A lot of people in the industry are insufficient. They cannot meet the bare minimum standards that people... So they create all these other distractions so that you don't think of the music. But after a time, people just get tired of it.
What I found out, this is not about patriotism.
Yes.
It's a political theater.
Theater.
Concerts become campaigns and artists become tools. When
Yes.
election season arrives, so do the offers. Stage slots, cash envelopes, tinted cars with silent deals inside. Once again, I will ask you,
Those deals are not silent. People are just saying.
if you're a musician hustling to get money for the prestigious awards, would you ignore the government? You are told you have to endorse us. We'll fund your next music video. Post this.
If you are endorsing someone for a music video, you are a real bottom feeder, dude or dudettes. Music video. You people, you need to get that acumen. Like, if you are going to, because it's a job, you have an audience they want to reach, and if they're going to pay you for your audience, you must charge correctly. These guys are, they're giving people ridiculous amounts of money just to look good. Like, why can't they do that to you? You're taking that for a music video. You want to negotiate. Anyways, because they always put the bottom feeders at the top, the work artists. That's why they can't ask for a lot of money, because they can be replaced by any artist. But an artist with legitimate following and fandom, yes,
We'll clear all your debts. Come to this dinner and we'll make you the next cultural ambassador. And just like that, the same artist who rapped about corruption and struggle are now soundtracking rallies and endorsing power.
Yes.
In 2022, Sauti Sol's music was used in a presidential campaign without permission. You see, that's
they cooled money and they said Paul, and life went on.
wrong. But
Yes.
when they fought back publicly, legally, what was the
Yeah, hey, laws came out. You're being forced to accept that your intellectual property has been abused. People want to force you to accept. No, that's our politician. No, like they go to hell. You need, like, you don't want the artist to get paid. That means Rombaya Nyinyi. Yes, Rombaya Nyinyi. It's just that you see, why is he getting paid and I'm not? Because that's who you are. Yes.
price, online hate, industry backstabbing, because
Yeah.
in Kenya, speaking out is not brave, it's dangerous. I know you
This is the thing. Sauti Sol kind of have their own organic fandom, especially BN. So he just went out and he's doing his thing, and some management picked him and they're doing work with him because he has legitimate fandom. So if and then of course they got paid, but you see that clustering around. I saw that this Chilo, he's called Wood, the gay one. He's trying to catch his attention. Oh, I really love this. He was trying to gay bait the guy. The guy said, Biana said, maybe I like women and I'm going to pander to the women. Please stay away. Just as an addendum. Yeah. So I'm going to stop that video right there. Found in Africa, the hidden dark side of Kenyan music fame. So a lot of this is a lot of things that I know already, but when somebody has done this, is put it together, it helps to distill the message properly. So I'm going to leave a link to this video in the comments below, or the description. And yeah, so you can watch the rest and you go, Ongesa, for him views. This one has 55,000. Very nice, very nice. Hiya, what do you think? Please subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment and a like for the algorithm so that we can get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm a VP.